Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So the man himself, Bobby Shmurda, aka Reggie Jackson, is now a member of the Los Angeles Clippers. And for today's video, we are going to be doing a rebuild of this team. Now, before we get going on this, remember, guys, if you leave a like on this video, you are instantly entered into my big, huge giveaway for this $1 crispy bill that I found. Yes, if you guys like this video, you could very well win this $1 bill. And also a limited time offer. If you're one of those people that watch my videos but you're not actually subscribed to the channel, if you hit that subscribe button right now, guys, you could instantly win these scissors, this wine cap that I think I used on a Flight Reacts drinking game, and also a 100-calorie pack natural almonds and walnuts. Not a sponsored video, by the way. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get going on today's video. So you might be looking at this and be like, yo, Crispy, the Clippers, they lose to the Lakers yet. Well, I give you guys the broke-ass 2K glitch of the day. Basically, if you go to start today mode, the game just keeps on simulating. So I had to start like Madison Circle like crazy. I managed to get it to stop, but it did simulate one game. If you don't stop it, it just keeps on simulating, bro. It's freaking garbage as hell, right, man? But that's 2K for you these days. Okay, so this isn't like so much a rebuild as it is getting all of these pieces to work together, because you look at this team, guys, there is so much depth to it now. I mean, Reggie Jackson is not a bad player. Like, he's been a starting point guard for like the past 6 seasons on the Detroit Pistons. Of course, they had some injury issues and stuff like that, but this season, keep in mind, it's only in about a 14-game sample size. Even with that, he's had limited minutes at times due to his injuries. 15 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists per game, but shooting about 40% from 3. So really, the past 2 seasons, he's been a greatly improved 3-point shooter. How exactly do I see Reggie Jackson fit into this team? Well, I do think they are going to obviously go with Patrick Beverley as the starting point guard of the squad. I will say, though, in my own opinion, I actually like the idea of Patrick Beverley with Lou Williams off the bench, just because, like, you know, Patrick Beverley, of course, being the defensive-oriented guy, and Lou Williams being all offense out there, as opposed to when you have Lou Williams, the ball is going to be in his hands when he's on the court with Reggie Jackson, so it makes you wonder how exactly that is going to kind of work out. I think either way it's fine. Like, Reggie Jackson can play on ball or play off ball, so yeah, it really depends on who you want the ball in their hands, but yes, so we are going to probably go the traditional lineup right here. Real quick here, we are going to switch Lou Williams over to back to the shooting guard position, currently listed as the point guard, of course, a backup. But yeah, so he goes up to an 83 overall. It's absolutely fantastic. And yeah, we'll stick with that for our lineup. Lou, Montrez, of course, off the bench. Landry Shamet still has to get minutes. Like, there is no way I'm going to bench Landry Shamet. I will say I'm going to move Reggie Jackson up over the rotation over him just a little bit. I'm going to get Reggie at about 22, probably about 23 minutes per game, which is actually, you know, for him, he averages about 28 minutes per game. He's able to do that. So, you know, in 23 minutes, that's right around the numbers he was getting on the Pistons anyway. That should be fine. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to have to knock JaMychal Green out of the rotation, unfortunately. The thing is, though, is just that, like, well, I don't know, because you got, like, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard. I feel like both those guys could spend time at, like, the small ball 4 if absolutely needed. You got Marcus Morris, they can play multiple positions. You know, Zubac, Montrez, you know, those guys, I could probably play power 4 like absolutely needed. I'm sure you'll never actually see that, but still. So, yeah, JaMychal Green, I mean, like, he'll be there if needed in certain instances, but yeah. I also thought this guy was traded. Was he not traded to the New York Knicks? I could have swore he was, man. Oh, well. Damn, that's 2K for you once again. Okay, so let's go ahead. We are going to get Paul George, definitely get him at some more minutes. Get him about 34 minutes per game for Kawhi Leonard. I really want to start grooming these guys into, like, playoff mode, because the playoffs is not that far away. So I want those guys playing quite a few more minutes out there. Yeah, Zubac not going to get, like, a ton of minutes. I mean, he doesn't really get a ton anyway. We'll probably get him, like, an extra 2 out there, getting about 13. But yeah, Montrez is, while he's off the bench, technically, in my opinion, he's like the back. I mean, he's the starting center, right? So yeah, we got that going for us. System proficiency, 3.5-star grit and grind system. That always works well. We'll see if something looks a bit better, though. That might fit this team a bit better. I usually just kind of like going based off of like the coach's preference, though, because I find the team to have more success that way. But yeah, grit and grind works absolutely fine with that. Also, you know, a guy I never really talked about, I never ended up doing like an official rebuild, was Marcus Morris. So he's on the team now, of course, too. For a few weeks now since the trade deadline, he's averaging on the season 19 points, 5 rebounds per game, 43% from 3. Still going to be the starting power forward of this team here. But yeah, man, I'm going to say straight up, this team is my favorite to win the NBA Finals. It's just so much damn depth. And I know, like, injuries and stuff can be, like, a thing. But that's why when you have so much depth like this, I mean, it's like, okay, well, there might be times where somebody might be injured. Oh, shoot, all of a sudden, JaMychal Green, who has, like, starter experience, might play a little bit more. It's like, this team's completely fine if a guy or two goes down with injuries or you need to do a little load management and all that stuff out there. So, yeah, man, I'm going to go ahead and simulate this NBA season. And, yeah, we're going to see how the Clippers kind of finish things up here. Okay, so a record of 55-26, definitely probably good for like top 2-3 seed in the Western Conference, which is kind of why I predict them following that. I think the Lakers probably end up with the number 1 seed, but yeah, man, we'll definitely see about that. So we got Giannis MVP, John Morant Rookie of the Year, no surprises here whatsoever. Kawhi Leonard Defensive Player of the Year, Bam Adebayo Most Improved, and Coach of the Year is Mike. Again, he always gets it. All-NBA first, All-NBA second with Kawhi on there, and All-NBA third. So, you know, no Paul George. A lot of that could be, you know, the reasons that, you know, he wasn't like an all-star or nothing like that. That's just because of injuries and all that stuff, man. So, yeah, let's go ahead and check this out. We are 3rd seed. Bro, I just hit... Yeah, Paul George wasn't an all-star, was he? Could have swore he wasn't. I don't know, man. I have such a bad memory at times. Such a bad memory. But, yeah, 3rd seed in the Western Conference. We got the Houston Rockets and their small ball lineup, which is going to be a very interesting matchup. But let's go to the player stats on the season. I want to see how Reggie Jackson did since being, you know, a part of this team. But we do got Kawhi at 26 points, 26-4 for Paul George, playing some good defense. Lou Williams, always a scoring beast. Probably to like the age of 60, he probably could do it. Montrez, absolutely amazing, a backup center numbers. And then Marcus Morris kept on scoring the basketball. Let's see how he's been since, like, you know, being a big part of the team. We'll kind of go to the split stats and look at, I guess, really since All-Star break. Gives us the best sample size, I would say. So 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists per game. That's actually really solid because, I mean, he was at 19. That was as the number 1 option on the New York Knicks. So his efficiency's up, 3-point shots up. So, I mean, he's still getting it done in a more efficient way. So that's absolutely great. And then we got Reggie Jackson, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. So since being a full-time backup point guard on this team, he's at 12 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists per game. So yeah, right around his season average. But once again, you got to think about it. His minutes are down just a little bit, but still enough. Damn, bro. 52% field goal percentage as opposed to the 38% he was shooting with the Pistons. And then 40% from 3. Yeah. Absolutely perfect fit, guys. Absolutely perfect fit it's looking like so far. So that's great for him. Patrick Beverley as a starting point guard, 9 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists per game. Landry Shamet still getting it done. Yeah, no complaints about this team. Okay, first round, we got the Houston Rockets simulate round here. See how this goes. Oh my God, I swear, we lose in the first round, bro. Oh my God! Come on! You all could beat Houston. Come on! Whoo, baby! Why you gotta do me like that, Ronnie? Like, seriously, just make it a sweep. Come on now. No, I mean, you know, it's still a really good team over here. They're small ball. Of course, they got DeMarre Carroll and Jeff Green now. But yeah, Kawhi Leonard, 22 points. Not a great shooting performance. We actually only won that game 7 by 1 point. I wish there was a way to, like, see... Is there not a way to, like, see, like, who made the last shot? Because that's what I want. That's what I want to see, man. I want to see who made the last shot. Also... Yeah, okay, never mind. That's weird. Okay, whatever. Next up, we do have Jokic. So we go from, you know, small ball, no center, to a very large man, Nikola Jokic. Simulate round here. Come on, guys. Let's get it, man. And it's not looking great. 3-1, 3-2, and we just lost 4 games to 2 guys. I've been, like, stuck, like, in this second round type of curse over my past few rebuilds. Just absolutely getting obliterated in the second round. I just can't get past it ever, man. That's okay, though. We got a season because now it's like we got all this depth out there. Now we kind of have to, like, consolidate and just kind of see, like, okay, who's going to stick around? What new pieces do we get? Who do we develop? All that stuff out there, man, because... You know, it's like with so much talent like that, you can really work things around, try to get some new pieces if absolutely needed. I know one thing I want to do is probably, I think it's about time to make Montrez a full-time starting center. Like, you know, it's cute, him come off the bench and everything, but I'm just kind of ready for it. So, yep, let's go to staff signing, make sure that we got Doc. Yes, we do. Our trainer's still around. I always have to get myself a good trainer, so let's fire this guy. And we going for Randy Martin, my boy Randy. Give him his payday, man. Try and buy a new yacht. Okay, we got him on the team. Let's go to NBA draft. Although I don't think they have a single draft pick for like the next like 3 or 4 decades. So unless it was like a pick swap thing. Yeah, okay. We got the 56th pick in the draft. So who is going to be the lucky one to join our squad today? See if there's any snipes out there. Looking at the rankings here. We got B-Ram Faye. you know what? I don't really need a player right now. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get him. And we'll just go ahead and put him over, you know, playing overseas for about 2 seasons. That works good for me. And then 2 seasons, he'll be ready to ball out. So he's from Senegal. Okay. 6'9", 226. That's a big boy. Or small. I don't know. I don't really know weights to size like that. Yeah, currently a 6'8" overall. So he's a Stanley Johnson at best. Team player options. Landry Shamet definitely back. Jermichael Green is like, okay, yo, Chris, but you ain't going to play me enough. I'm going to decline this player option. See, like, stuff like that is kind of like what you risk going forward. Is just now we're down Jermichael Green. We just don't have him. And that's one of those guys that there's like injuries and stuff. Well, there you go. He's there for some backup. But at the same time, you know, he wants to get some PT himself. So, okay. I can't imagine we'll have like any money available in free agency. I guess we could get, I mean, I do want to get Reggie Jackson back because it's technically a Reggie Jackson rebuild. But yeah, we got Kawhi Leonard. We got Paul George. All those guys, you know, signed up long term. Let me just make sure. Oh, Montrez. Yeah, Montrez. Got to get him back too. Okay, so unrestricted free agents. Okay, if they're restricted free agents or have like qualifying offers, I was told that you should not sign them during the moratorium period, but this is not the case right here. So yeah, Montrez, definitely want to pay this man his money. And Reggie Jackson, $9 million a season. That's like perfect. Yeah, I'll give about 10 million. I don't know, man. I'll give about 10 million. I just want to make sure we get him back on the team. You know, I like to do a little tad bit of an overpay. Oh, Marcus Morris. Okay, yo. So we don't have rights to Marcus. I would like to get him back. I don't know if we're going to be able to. I have a feeling he's not going to be back on the team here, guys. We'll see. We'll see. And okay, he is back on the squad. So yeah, pretty much bringing them back. So now at this point, I think I want to go like ring chaser type of method and kind of go like some older guys that are just good veterans that are not going to like demand a lot of money. Like Taj Gibson would be kind of cool. I'll get him, you know, be like a third string type of center. You know, Shawn Livingston, you know, I know he's retired and everything, but, you know, originally played for the Clippers. We had the big ass afro. That's where the bad injury was at. So I just want to win another ring. Well, sorry, Taj, no ring for you now. Sorry to say. Okay, anybody, any more ring chase players I want to get? Yo, we got Reggie Jackson, you got Marcus Morris. Might as well bring bitch ass Monroe to this team too, guys. Yo, get you a ring too, man. You were good for like 2 seasons on Detroit. Devin Harris. Sure, we'll get Devin Harris. I always liked him. He's always a quick player with the basketball. Okay, I'm gonna have so many damn players. Yo, I'm gonna start cutting some people here pretty soon. I'm gonna end up cutting some, you know, like rookie or something like that to keep damn Devin Harris out here. But yeah, we should be pretty much good to go. Like I said, not a lot of changes. This is not so much a rebuild as it is just managing assets and everything. So, yep, let's go ahead. I'm gonna do my training camps, simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, here's the team, guys, going into the beginning of the regular season. We got the same starting 5, except Montrez finally being upgraded to a full-time center on this team, getting 32 minutes per game, guys. I really want to see what he can do like that. You know, just kind of like going into the game with the mindset that you are starting and part of that unit. I don't know, man. Maybe it's a big-time game changer for him. Because last season he did average, what was it, about, yeah, 17 points, 7 rebounds. I think he could be a 20 and 10 guy as a full-time starter. We got Lou Williams off the bench with Reggie Jackson backup point guard. Zubac now a backup center, which is completely fine. Like, he'll do go with that second unit, give them a bit more height out there. And then we got Shamet, who I did put the small forward spot. I got to have him out there some ways. Like, I'm not one to bench Landry Shamet just because, like, we don't have room for him to play out there. It's like the small forward position. It's such like a positionless position now that it will just work out for us. Like, I have no worries about it whatsoever. System proficiency, we still got the 3.5-star grit and grind system. Nothing else I really want to go with here. That's all we got, man. You know, I want to keep on simulating the season right here, see what we can do with the squad. Want to win this team a championship, man. I feel like I'm on a bit of a drought with that. So, yeah, this was looking like. Let's go ahead and simulate the season, see what happens. Also, I gave my dude, Byram Faye, a training camp on Tap Potential. This guy's going to become a beast. The next, I don't know, Karl Malone or something. Probably not Karl Malone. We'll see. Probably not. Okay, so a record of 60-21, which does make sense. This team would improve. You know, like things along lines. It's just healthier players. Team chemistry with Reggie Jackson, Marcus Morris being there for an entire season. And then just more of an integrated lineup altogether. So one more game against the Phoenix Suns. Simulate through date and finish with a W on the season, 146-125. Giannis MVP. Yet again, that's like 3 straight times. Cole Anthony, Rookie of the Year on the Chicago Bulls. The dudes already gave up on Kobe White. Dennis Schroeder as 6-man Kawhi Defensive Player. Kristaps Most Improved. And Doc Rivers Coach of the Year. All-NBA first. Yo, we got Kristaps making that. Wait. I can see how this man's doing over here in Dallas now, baby. 31 points, 13 rebounds. Damn, man. And 3 blocks. Wow. Okay, good for him, I suppose. There's the All-NBA teams, and we got all defensive teams. All rookie first team with, we got Nico Mannion on the Pistons. That's cool. Okay, I'll take him, I suppose. All right. So we're the first seed in the Western Conference. Player stats on the season. See what it's looking like. Kawhi, 27 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Paul George, 19, 7, and 4. Montrez is a full-time starter. Honestly speaking, about the same player. I mean, well, look at that field goal percentage. 65% career high for him with that. Minutes is about 5 per game. He's fouling a little bit more. But, yeah, so roughly the same stats, which maybe goes to show that he's more efficient off, well, I guess more valuable off the bench. But, I mean, you know, 65 field goal percentage, you can't beat that. You actually can be 66% or 67, all the way up to 100%. Lou Williams at 15 points, 3 assists. Marcus Morris, 14, about 5 rebounds, 2 assists. We got Reggie at 11, 2, and 3, which is about what I would expect from him. And then, you know, good all around for Patrick Beverley out there. There we go. All right, first round, Utah Jazz. Guys, please don't lose in the second round. I need a championship. I need to taste this championship here, man. I need to taste it, man. Come on, please, 2K. Don't do this to me, man. Please, please, please. It's been a minute, baby. Okay, got the Jazz 4 games to 1. We do have the 5th seed Los Angeles Lakers in the second round, which very well could just be we're like out of it. Okay. How do I prepare for this? We got to prepare for this, guys. Let's look at the roster real quick here. You know, see what exactly we're going up against and make adjustments from there. So we got LeBron, Anthony Davis, Kuzma, and then everybody else. Okay. About what they got right now, right? So what we need to do is we need to go to coach game plan. All right. So coaching. First scoring option, Kawhi Leonard. Second, Paul George. Third, Lou Williams. We ain't playing around. Where's Lou at? Did I skip him? Yeah, Lou Williams. We're going to play through our stars. Shoot at will. We're going to shoot them out of the building, man. Limit transition. Yeah, I think up and down the court. Perimeter shots. I think I actually prefer, yeah, I think I'm actually protect the paint. I think I'd rather them actually shooting it, so that's fine. Is there a way where I can just do like matchups, make sure all the matchups are like appropriate? Yeah, okay. Guarded by, here we go. LeBron is going to be guarded by, no doubt, Kawhi Leonard. And then I'm like debating maybe Anthony Davis. I put, because Montrez is freaking like 6'7". Anthony Davis is like damn 7 foot, right? Do I go with Paul George on him? No, I get absolutely destroyed. It's got to be Montrez. I mean, he might be short, but he still plays with all heart. So we got that. And we're going to say for Kuzma, we'll go ahead and put Paul George on him. Try to clamp him up to the best of his abilities. I mean, Paul George is a great defender, so it shouldn't be a lot of issues. And then I'm probably going to say, I don't really care who Patrick Beverley plays defense on because their guards aren't like dominant or nothing like that, so that should be okay. Oh, man. This is going to be the series of a lifetime. Here we go. Let's see how this first game goes, similar with Simcast. See how our first game goes. We've got to get past, oh my, it's not, okay, it's doing better. It's doing a bit better now. Okay, I feel better about this. Looks like our defense actually paid off big time. Oh, maybe not. We dropped 145. They dropped 119. So our defense was looking good. But Paul George, 43 and 11, 25 for Lou Williams. All right, the adjustment, I mean, we got 43 for Anthony Davis. Kawhi Leonard absolutely shut down LeBron, so that's fine. And then Paul George on Kuzma pretty much limited him. So, yeah, it's pretty much like pick your poison. Like, you're not going to, like, lock down Anthony and LeBron. So it's like, okay, which one's going to go off? Just make sure they both don't go off. All right, let's go ahead and simulate the rest of this round here. See how this goes. And we up 3-1. And there we go, guys. We won 4 games to 1. Who the hell is this? You're 7. Bro, you're 8, bro. No, I don't know. That was a bad joke. Lou Williams, 29 points, 22 for Patrick Beverley, 22 for Reggie Jackson. So the guards really coming up big. 143, 117. Absolutely scoring out of the building. Next up, we got the Golden State Warriors. So let's go ahead and do some quick adjustments on the Warriors because, of course, they got Steph Curry back. So yeah, Warriors, we are going to go ahead and let's see. Force direction on ball screen. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So we got to shut down the Splash Bros. Curry is going to be heavily guarded. You know what? Man, I think I'm going to try something new here. I'm going to see if I'm going to go with Kawhi Leonard on him. Kawhi Leonard. Because I want to see if Kawhi's length can, really affect Curry in his shot. I mean, I'm not like totally betting on it, but, kind of hoping for it. On Klay Thompson, we're going to go with Paul George on him. And then I'm thinking on Wiggins, we actually go with Patrick Beverley because I feel like Wiggins can sometimes confidence is an issue, and Patrick Beverley kind of whisper in his ear because, to be honest, like Patrick Beverley's trash talk, that's not going to have any effect whatsoever on, on the Splash Bros. So hopefully Patrick Beverley can get in the Wiggins head a little bit, and that's fine. So, okay, we're going to go with that. Hopefully it works out nicely for us. Simulate round. Come on, guys. You guys can do this. We have 2-1, 3-1, 4 games to 1. We're in the NBA Finals. All right. Yo, since I'm doing these adjustments here, it's really working. Steph Curry, I'm at 29, 6 and 6, but he got 9 turnovers, and he shot 9 for 25. Klay Thompson, 5 for 14, 18 points. Like, that's fine. I can handle that. And yeah, Wiggins absolutely, like, just played atrocious, at least in the closeout game here. So let's look at game 3 for like a good sample size. So yeah, 7 for 19 for Curry, Wiggins 6 for 11, and then Klay Thompson 3 for 8. The defensive adjustments were on point. Okay, we now have the Brooklyn Nets. Let's still go ahead and do the same thing, guys. I never really do this, but I'm kind of digging it here. So, okay, coach game plan, Brooklyn Nets. Let's find them, make some adjustments. Okay, so what's this on-ball pressure? Defenders will use the team's pressure scheme when guarding the ball handlers. So, let's go ahead and... It can be Kyrie Irving, so... I probably want to play him tight, right? Because I don't want to smother him, because he got some crazy-ass handles where if you're, like, too close. But if you just play him tight, really focus on his handles and everything, you should be able to... Not really going to lock up Kyrie, but that should help a lot. Off-ball pressure. Let's see. So, off-ball, we're definitely going to want to... probably a bit more than moderate. Probably tight once again, because you're going to have shooters out there like, Caris LeVert, Joe Harrison, of course, Kevin Durant, too. And when Kevin Durant has the ball, Kyrie's going to be off-ball. Force direction. I don't really care about this all that much. Positive limits shooting and passing angles, gives a straight line drive to the rim. And then we got, okay. So yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and keep this as automatically an on-ball screen. Positives, real-time adjustments are made automatically. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Great to use against shooters. Easier for quick guards to get into the lane. We don't want that for Kyrie. Gives up the jump shot behind the screen. Don't want that either. Switch leads to mismatches on perimeter or in the post. Limits weak side help and rotations. Okay, so we're going to actually go with on-ball screen right here. We're going to go with switch just because, like, as far as mismatches, I feel like all these guys on this team are good switchable defenders. And they won't really have any issues. Like, the only one I'd be worried about is maybe, like, Marcus Morris getting, like, matched up against, like, Kyrie. But, he's still a dog out there, man. He's going to be able to clamp him up. So, yeah, we got that. Okay. And then for this, Kyrie, I'm going to kind of go with the same route I went with Steph Curry. And just kind of, I'm going to go with Kawhi Leonard on him, man. And just hope that Kawhi, that length bothers him. Paul George is going to be on Kevin Durant. No really any other options there. And then Dinwiddie, once again, being a bit of a younger player. But, Dinwiddie, I think, is actually very composed, actually. But, yeah, we're going to go ahead and go with Patrick Beverley on him, too. Okay, that should be fine. All right, man. Hopefully it works out for us. Let's go ahead and simulate with SimCast Game 1 of the NBA Finals. And see how this works out for us in our favor. So far, it's looking absolutely fantastic. Our defense, guys, once again, clamping up, holding them to about 112 points. All things considered, not bad, especially when we dropped 140. So, Lou Williams, 28-28 for Paul George, 26-10-6 for Kawhi Leonard, and Kevin Durant, 32, and Kyrie, 26. I mean, KD shot really poorly that game, so that worked out nicely. All right, let's do another SimCast here. Kind of finish up with the SimCast, because I'm trying to win that championship this season, man. It's got to be this season. And so far, once again, so good. It was a close game. 122-121. 36 for Paul George. 25-10 for Kawhi Leonard. 21 for Montrezl Harrell. Kyrie, okay, I mean, dropped 46 and 37 for Durant. So you're going to have games like that where it's just like you have your best defenders on them, but nothing else is going to work. But we got Dinwiddie being clamped up by Beverley, 2 for 10 shooting. So everybody else didn't really do anything out there. Let's go to the... Where's it at? I'm going to go to the game logs. So see if there's like a game-winning shot by who. Looks like Harrell had some game-winning free throws. Good for him, man. Good for him. All right, similar to SimCast. That might have been the difference maker. Like, the Brooklyn Nets, if they would have been able to get one on our court, it's like, who knows how this series would have went. But in this case, it's like, hey, they kind of blew it. And now we're on the Brooklyn's court. And we got them 134-103. Good, efficient game by everybody here. And defensively again, I mean, 22 for Kevin Durant. Like, if you can have him do that, you've done your job. 2 for 13 for Dinwiddie. He just can't handle Patrick Beverley. Can't handle him. All right. Hopefully, this is the final game of the series, man. Come on, guys. Don't let Brooklyn take a single damn game. Let's win on their home court. It's all good. We'll do it. Okay, maybe we lose one here. Nope, we get a 131-122 for the NBA Finals sweep. Kyrie 27 on 7 for 22 shooting. KD shot 50% for 8 for 16. Dinwiddie once again, just an absolutely atrocious series for him, guys. So we do win the NBA championship. Los Angeles Clippers, we got Kawhi Leonard as the finals MVP. Here is the final closeout game looking like that. But yeah, Reggie Jackson did pretty solid out there, man. You know, he played the good backup role. Hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and peace out, my friends.